Hello students, I am Jasveer, your English teacher. Today I am here with my third video based on the chapter The Tiger King. As you know, in my previous video I explained first two parts of the story, and now in this video I am supposed to explain part 3 and part 4 of the story. So before we start, we must discuss the meanings of the words which can be difficult for you. And as you know, the words which have been highlighted are the words I think can be difficult. So let's start with the first word. It is proclamation. Proclamation means an official declaration. The next word we have is fling. It means to throw something. The next word is confiscated. Confiscated means took someone's property by force. The next word is leapt, which is the second form of the word leap. So here it means jumped. Next is bare, B-A-R-E. Actually it means uncovered, but here it means armless, means without any weapon. So these are the words here on this page, and let's move to the next page now. So the first word on the next page is boar, B-O-A-R. Here it means a wild pig. The next word we have is diwan. So diwan is a Hindi word and it means courtier, darbari. Then we have durai. So it is actually a Tamil word which means lord, and here it refers to the British lord. Then we have the word carcass, C-A-R-C-A-S-S. Carcass means dead body of an animal. Then we have relented, which means gave in, means stopped resisting. Then we have deliberations, which means long and careful thoughts. The next word we have is Duraisani. So it is actually the wife of Durai. The meaning we have already discussed, which means the British lord, and here it is referred to the wife of that British officer. So these are the words, difficult words, which we have in part 3 of the story. Now let's discuss the difficult words of part 4. The first one is unforeseen hurdle. Hurdle means an obstacle. कोई रास्ते विच जिस तरह रुकावट आउंदी है. Unforeseen means something which cannot be seen beforehand, something which cannot be predicted. So it means an obstacle that cannot be predicted. The next word we have is standstill. It means stop or halt. Now move to the next page. The first word which we have, it is harakiri. So here it is actually a ritual suicide which is practiced in Japan. So this word is a Japanese word which means a ritual suicide which is practiced in Japan. Then we have brandishing. It means waving a weapon in anger. When someone waves a weapon in air in anger, that is called brandishing. The next word is shuddering, which means trembling, kambana. Now we have summoned. So summoned means ordered someone to be present. When someone has been ordered to be present, it means he has been summoned. The next word is babble, which means talk in a confused or silly way. Then we have Ancestors. Ancestors, you all must know. Forefathers. Purvaj. Statistics. What are these statistics? It is actually a collection of quantitative data, right? It is a collection of quantitative data. So these are called statistics. So they are certain kind of calculations. So the last word we have in this part 4 is adorned, which means decorated. So these are the words which I think can be difficult for you. Now let's start with the explanation. So before we start, we must have a look at what we had read in part 2. So in part 2, we read, when the king heard about the prediction made by the astrologers, he decided to prove the prediction wrong. So he started out on a tiger hunt. The tiger king was very much excited when he killed his first tiger. He brought the dead body of the tiger before the astrologers and said that he had proved them wrong. At this, the astrologer said that he would be able to kill 99 tigers, but the 100th tiger would become the cause of his death. The chief astrologer announced that he would cut his hair short if his prediction proved wrong. So this is what we had in the previous part, part 2, and now let's continue with part 3. Now the king decided to kill 100 tigers and prove the prediction of the astrologers wrong. First of all, the tiger king, he banned tiger hunting in his state. He announced that no one else except the king himself would hunt a tiger in his state. He postponed all other matters of his state for the sake of tiger killing. Once a high-ranking British officer visited Pratibandhapuram. He was very fond of tiger hunting. He expressed his wish to hunt a tiger in Pratibandhapuram, but the Maharaja declined his request as he was quite firm in his resolve. Now, because the king prevented a British officer from fulfilling his desire, he stood in danger of losing his kingdom itself. So, to please the British officer and save his kingdom, the king sent 50 diamond rings worth rupees 3 lakh to the wife of that British officer. She accepted the gift and thanked the king. The Maharaja now was very happy that though he had lost 3 lakh of rupees, he had managed to retain his kingdom. So this is the story we have in part 3. Now let's move to the next part, which is part 4 of the story. Now the Maharaja continued his tiger hunting, and within 10 years he was able to kill 70 tigers. But now the tiger population became extinct in his state. Because of that extreme tiger hunting, there was no tiger left in the forests of Pratibandhapuram. The Maharaja now thought of an idea. He married a princess of a state which possessed a large number of tigers. Now he could kill 5 or 6 tigers each time he visited his father-in-law. Thus, this way he was able to kill 99 tigers. And now there remained only one tiger to be killed to achieve his target of killing 100 tigers. So this is the story we have in part 3 and part 4. Now in my next video, I'll be explaining part 5, the only part which is left. Till that time, have a nice time, be safe, Thank you.